What's going on, guys? Back with another video. My mom actually came to town for a week and just came to see us. And since you guys last saw us, we moved again to a new apartment. I'll give you a little. So here's it's a little messy, but it's alright. This kitchen in there, cool. Got the bathroom, extra room, our room, cabinets, whatever. I gotta go though. But yeah, we moved, and now today's video, I guess, or whatever, is gonna be me and my mom going out to Julian, California. It's like a small town. They do like they're pretty famous for like apple pies, like gold mine, stuff like that. So we're gonna take the old doggos and you
get turbo today.
and go see what's up. All right, so we made it to Julian. First stop, Julian Beer Company. We both got a apple ale something. Yeah, it's a beer, but that's what Julian's known for, is all their apples and shit like that.
What did you first smell when you came to town? What did it smell like?
Like apple pie.
It smells like sugar and cinnamon and everything nice. It's just amazing.
Yeah, we're gonna visit the what's it called? Julian Pie Company. Pick up a pie there, and then I guess they got a Mom's Pie Company, or Mom's Pie or some shit like that, Mom's Bakery, and I guess that's another famous place out here. So we're gonna go see, go pick up pie there, and then there's a gold mine out here that you can walk around in. So we're gonna check that out also. We got the little shit heads, tank turbo. See you there. Pit stop number 2. Julian Pie Company. We're gonna pick up an apple pie, and we're just gonna take it home. We probably won't eat it now. We'll take it home and wait till Paige gets off work.
Because he's worried about Paige. It's so sweet.
Second pie secured. Show him. Got it. So now we're going out to... Are we eating first, you said?
Let's go do the tour first.
So we're gonna head out to there's a gold mine out here. It's like a tour. So we're gonna go hit that up real quick. See what's up.
These little cool shops.
Here's all the cool shops around. It's like little just buildings all throughout.
Uh-oh.
Come on. And it's like little shops. Julian doesn't have any like major brand stores like Starbucks, commercial McDonald's, chain. Yeah, commercial chain stuff. And sorry if I'm being crazy, I'm holding the dogs, but yeah, they don't have any commercial chain stuff, which is pretty cool. It's all like local stuff, which is nice. I wonder how hard they got hit during Corona, you know?
Oh, I bet they were still fine. Well, yeah. No, you saw on the Facebook that they were taking appointments only.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it had to be appointment only, so that sucks. But yeah, to the gold mine, which is only like a 5-minute walk from here, and then we're gonna do that real quick. Probably head out of town and go eat something, probably a burger or something. I don't know.
Check out some of the little shops back on the way back with like avocados.
Oh yeah, she wants to get like the local market stands and stuff. Made it down to the gold mine. Here's the entrance part. Pretty cool, ain't it? We were jogging up here with the dogs. Ran out of breath pretty quick. And some of the thing I was like, oh, we're 4,000 feet in there. That's why. Shit. But here's the place so far. I'll start videotaping when we get in. We got these cool little, it's like at any old material place you can sit there and shake for gold and do all that other stuff. It's pretty cool. And there's the mine entrance right there. This is their little garage over here. We'll go inside real quick and show you the cool little gift shop that they got going on. Go ahead and walk you in here. Come on, boy. Here's the cool little gift shop right here. They got gold stuff, all this stuff right here, rocks, old antique stuff, pictures. Cool stuff, huh? No buckhead right there, boy.
So if they found a good amount of gold in this quartz, then they would pursue that pocket further. So at least 1 ounce of gold and 3 or 4 hopefully.
So what does this gold look like inside the quartz?
It's really hard to see. It's usually as a metallic sheen.
Gold mine shaft it goes.
In the little arched areas, you'll see a lot of chisel marks. That's how they did that. They would have chiseled it to big enough for them to get through and comfortably.
Man, this is tough for a 6-foot guy. I would not want to work in this shit.
Right?
Now you'll be seeing the sea floor kind of in stripes this way, kind of coming down at a pretty steep angle. So what geologists have determined is that during the subduction, this is plate tectonics. You've got the sea floor subducting under the continental plate. Well, that as the sea floor reaches the mantle, a bubble comes up and of magma starts forming. And that magma eventually got big enough to break off a piece of that seafloor as it was subducting, and that chunk of seafloor then caught a ride to the surface. It was no longer subducting. So that was pressurized, that old seafloor pressurized and heated and managed to escape going into the recycle. It came to the surface, and there's just a small pocket of evidence of this old seafloor here in the Cuyamacas and the Lagunas, and that's the only evidence they have of this time period. So right here, you can see more distortion going on as the seafloor is subducting and the continental plate's going over. There's some scrunching going on too. Friction is causing it to buckle. So we have here you can see a buckle in a wave. You'll see this kind of formation going on, and that is from that buckling. Now you've got clear evidence of two geologic formations. You got a syncline where the earth is folding on itself, buckling this way, and right next to that, the wave is a downward, is an anticline that's crushing the ground this way. So it's just like compacting it, like an accordion this way. So you can see the wave marks here. Goes up and down. They fancy it to look like a star, and they quit. They didn't mine any farther because they liked the looks of it. They weren't finding that much gold here, but back this way, this is their mother lode. They found 10 ounces of gold back there. So it was a star vein for another reason besides it looked like a star. It was actually their biggest production back there. Now I explained there's two methods of doing excavation. They use picks and shovels and hammers and chisels, and they also blasted. So you'll see some old blast holes. There's holes here and there, but I'll explain how the miners created these holes. They the miners would have advanced the tunnel. They would have chipped 4-foot holes into the rock with their hammer and chisels. So basically they used 3-man crews to drill those holes. They had one guy holding a chisel and 2 of his buddies pounding on the end of that with sledgehammers, taking turns swinging. Now this guy holding the rod, he had to do 2 things. Most importantly, he had to keep it stable so that his fellows had a steady target. He also had to keep it free from getting stuck in the rock. So every time they hit it, he had to move it. He had to keep it free. Every time they hit it, he turned it so that it didn't get stuck in the rock like a nail in wood. So typically when they're advancing the tunnel, they would drill 5 holes in the rock, 4 foot deep. 4 in a square and 1 in the middle. So that's how they did it. They didn't necessarily go straight in. They oftentimes followed cracks, and that's why you see them up here and down there and in various places. But they would pretty much finish up their drilling at the end of their shift, and the powder man would do the explosions at the very end of the shift, and then the second 12-hour shift would come in after the explosion and clean up the debris. They called it mucking. So they would come in and muck, and then they would start drilling holes for the next event for the powder man. So you can see this is all pretty blasted in here. It's all angular and a little taller. So they weren't hand digging here. They were using explosives. This is the machine that would have raised and lowered that bucket out of the shaft. It had a spindle here, where a spool of cable would have been. It would use this pulley, would have been attached up here somewhere, some wooden structure, and then centered over that hole to raise and lower that hoist bucket. So now this operator, he used a system of bells like the miners in the other levels. Well, right now, folks, we're in the middle of 11 tunnel systems. So there's actually 5 tunnels below us and 5 tunnels above us. So the 5 tunnels below us were all accessed from the shaft. So at each of these levels below, they would have had a bell to signal the operator. And they used a system kind of like Morse code. So for instance, if this operator heard 2 bells and 1, he knew that meant the miners had loaded that bucket up with rock, so get it out of here. Now if the operator heard 3 bells and 1, he knew that the miners wanted to come up, so take it easy on us. And hopefully the operator never had to hear 7 bells in 1. That meant there was an emergency. So hopefully they never had to have an emergency. Now we are at the end of the crosscut tunnel. So this is the last vein they discovered this way. This quartz vein here, and it runs all the way that way. Of course, this thing would run all the way down too. So the levels below, they would have been pursuing the same pocket of quartz.
So over that way, there's a giant hole in the ground that was 26 stories, 425 feet. Dusty. Here's some of the tools they use. Crowbar, cutting stick.
So I'm going to turn off the electric light. So not a lot of light here, folks. So, you know, these miners, their eyes would have gotten adjusted to it. But now, a quick demonstration of what happens though when their lights, their candle burned out. If everyone turn your phone off for a moment. So there we go. All right, so this is going to get very dark for a moment.
Oh my God.
Oh man, that's dark. So, all right, we'll turn the lights back on here. No one was too scared, were they? So the underground foreman, this guy, he kept track of the miners. He kept track of the mine carts. So he had to know where everyone was at all times, and he's the one that kept track of how many mine carts went out and sent them when there was nobody on the tracks. So he just kept things running smoothly and kept track of how many mine carts went out. So now, as far as that darkness deal goes, what would the miners do when they were trapped in the dark like that? They would find the tracks with their feet. That was their protocol. Find the tracks with their feet, cover their forehead, and then just shift their way down to safety.
Let's go, Tank. Go, buddy. I really like that. That was cool.
Makes you freaking thankful for my job, for sure.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, shit, working in the dark all day?
Yeah, working in the dark and the candle. Shuffling your feet to get out of that.
The guy that had to hold the bar.
Yeah, and just get
His freaking shoulders.
pounded on. That was really cool. That was awesome. Yeah, that's about it though. We're gonna head back to the car, hop in, drive out of town a little bit, and go eat a burger or something, whatever looks good, you know. And yeah, but this place is called Eagle Mining Company. Really cool place. That's what he was talking about. I think it was it smashed the rocks down into tiny little pieces so they could pick the gold out. But yeah, that was awesome. I'd recommend it. Made it back home. We haven't eaten anything yet, but here is Mom's Pie right here. And here is, what was it, Julian Pie Company? Julian Pie Company, and then Mom's Pie. The only real difference is the caramel, however you want to say it. Other than that, they look about the same. Alright. First pie, Mom's Pie. Ready?
That's the one with caramel on it, right?
Yep, caramel. One bite. Okay. Alright, second pie. Mmm. Which one you liking?
Man. This one.
Yeah, I'm on board with that one too.
Yeah.
It's
Only slightly different.
I feel like the end tang, you got the apple taste right there at the end of the Julian, was it? Julian Pie Company. You know what I mean?
I think I gotta, hold on.
Old people.
Old people. What?
I feel like the Julian Pie one has a little bit more like apple taste to it. You know what I mean? Like it has, tastes like apple pie more than the other one. It's weird.
I feel like they both taste like apple pie, but the Julian pie has something different about it.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what.
Here we go, buddy. He waited in
But
line
they
for
just
that
taste
too.
so similar. Well,
Either way, it's good stuff. That's good stuff. Alright guys, we went downtown, ate some food, waited for Paige. She's not gonna eat some pie for a while, so I'm just gonna end the vlog here. And see you guys next time.